I think it's something that every creator struggles with at some point or another in the journey is imposter syndrome. There is a desire to have confidence even when you haven't put in the work and you know you haven't put in the work. And I think for me, I've experienced it even when I have put in the work. But I think knowing that I actually have to build a stack of proof showing what I'm capable of doing is evident for somebody to honestly take a chance on me, whether it's investing time, investing money. Too many people want the opportunity before they're ready. I've been guilty of it. I can look back on times when I said, oh man, I want to be a full-time creative. And I've now been in this for 3 months. And man, if I'd have got in this, heck, even a year ago, 2 years ago, I'd have been suffering. Like, it is not easy. It's not easy to be a freelance creative. And even now, I'm at that point where now I have to start pitching myself, pitching my services, pitching my abilities. I gotta have stuff to send to people, and I gotta have the time and the drive to actually work on it. I'm not gonna lie, like I find myself even now still procrastinating on ideas that I have. I need to shorten that gap between ideas that I have and the execution of them. Because when it comes down to actually make that move for someone else, or a client or a brand or whoever, speed is the factor that sets you apart. Being able to deliver on deadlines. Sometimes things don't happen in the timeline that you want them to happen in, and so being able to work within a given time frame, and those are things that set people apart. I know I have conversations with high schoolers that want to play sports in college, and I tell them all the time, one, you better love it, because when you get to college, it's a job. It really is a whole different world. And I would say the same with, creating content, with, making videos. In the first 3 months, I was kind of licensing myself out as a video editor. I am a fully capable video editor, and I am learning that I am, just because I'm gifted at it and I can do it, I don't really love it. I don't really love editing videos for other people. I can as a favor, but like, there's so many things that I want to tell, stories that I want to say and do on my side, that the simple act of editing a video for someone else is not really, I'm fulfilling a role. Yes, I'm getting paid to do it. Yes, it's very time consuming, and it isn't very energizing, even on the other side of it, a lot of times. And so I'm becoming aware of that. But yeah, so you got to have a love for it, but then you also have to, anytime you do a job, they have references. They want to know, hey, can you do what you say you're trying to request the opportunity to do and get paid for? There are people who are, in high school playing sports that don't have great habits, and then they wonder why they're not getting looked at by colleges to go play or go, do things, and then they have to stop and look back and reflect and realize, well, they don't have good habits. Like, a coach is not going to invest close to, $80,000, $100,000 into somebody for them to just have a free ride. If they're not able to self-sustain, if they're not able to have that desire to, be not self-sustaining, but like have that internal drive to get better, to work on stuff, the habits of getting you know, honestly, skill development. That's really what all of this comes down to. Even me doing this, I can look back on my other videos that I've done, and you know, right now this particular video is a different setting and just trying something out. But I know that I have a lot of ideas, and I need to shorten the gap. I know that that's my, you know, the next 30 days or, you know, however long. I want to honestly keep doing these videos like this, just turning on the camera and just talking, is phenomenal accountability for me, to truly just keep going and keep doing it, man. Like I'm thankful for, you know, just the people that I've connected already with, you know, in this challenge, man, because the fact of the matter is this: when left to myself, I will give myself an excuse to be like, oh, you know, like I'm not, you know, I didn't get around to it today. My camera crapped out on me on Friday. That's why I think it's the third video in this series cut out, you know, early. And frankly, I kind of knew what was wrong, but at the same time, it still, you know, it took some time to fix it and do that. And I didn't get around to doing it until Sunday night, Monday morning. But I mean, to be honest, part of the reason why I did that was because, and it's funny because he just texted me, was because Ryan sent me a message and got in touch with me. And, you know, it's wild just how when you have somebody that you know is watching your stuff and engaging with what you're doing, you know, you're able to really follow through, because you don't want to let them down. I think that's the beauty of sports and the things that I've learned in general is, you know, the accountability of not letting somebody down and like following through on your word. It should be something where you don't ever want to let yourself down, but you know, I'm not there yet. I'm just not. I'm gonna be honest. I'm 33. I'm still struggle with that self accountability in many avenues. I need external pressure. I need external affirmation. Sometimes validation, I'll say it, and sometimes validation that I'm going in the right direction, that I'm doing the right thing, because I can honestly just expend my energy doing so many things, but like I just want my energy and efforts, I feel like, to just go towards one thing. And I know I'm not gonna always it's ever gonna really just be that, because I have a lot of interests, I have a lot of things that I'm interested in, but like a consistency of creating, of making things, of posting things. And so I am doing, you know, still the no cuts, one take. I think that's going to be good. Just honestly building a consistency of, you know, YouTube videos, which is something that I have not necessarily had in a while. I also joined this particular go round of Cut 30, so I'm excited for watching some of my short form videos pick up, just because I will be forced into writing scripts and actually putting more effort into the process of creating. And so I know I have, you know, plenty of things to pull from these kind of videos, but this is almost, at this point, it's almost like a video diary, and it's an opportunity for, like Ryan mentioned, just kind of building the binge bank. Yeah. I had also, come across that term from Dylan Jardin and those guys. And so it's cool just knowing that I'm at a place now where if I really reflect on the things that I've been studying over the past couple years and the people I've been following, I'm not hurting for information. I know what I need to do. It's just honestly at this point, just following through and doing it. And knowing that I've got to press through that gap of, you know, where my taste and appreciation for art and music and these videos are, and what I'm going to be making. There's going to be a gap. And I think as I continue to make that, you know, make things and put it out in the world, the gap gets shorter, the gaps get smaller. And honestly, I get stronger and I get better. And that's where the real gold, the real juice happens. The real, you know, juice, that's my big ethos. You know, the juice happens once the pressure is applied to the fruit that you are bearing. And so me following through and doing this. And so if you're out there and you're doing it, man, just keep doing it. It is not an easy process by any means, but I would definitely say, like, me not having to think about, you know, too much of the editing process. It's a very, you know, set my camera up, turn it on, press, you know, record, and just tell the truth, tell what I'm feeling, tell where I'm at, and upload it. You know, kind of boil it down to one, you know, sentence for the title or description, but just post it. And that has honestly just been a good rhythm for me. Like I said, I think there will be something that I just continue doing. I want to obviously make more edited videos, but I think just the consistency of just putting stuff out there, man, is helping me get out of my own head. One is greater than zero, as Gary Vee says, and, you know, just truly following through, becoming who it is I want to become through videos and stuff like this. I felt like I kind of rambled, but you know what, at the end of the day, you know, we got to rep in, and, you know, we're taking the steps. So till next time.